Great news, we now have a Bellicon discount code. It is Edyn22 for $50 off of the most amazing #1 rebounder in the world, Bellicon. They don't offer promotional codes very often, so make sure that you take advantage of this one while it's still active. Edyn22 for $50 off. I paid mine off in 4 payments with PayPal. Super easy that way, and I love it. Best way to work out, in my humble opinion. Let's get started. Hi, my name's Edyn. I'm gonna be leaving. You're crooked. Hold on, let me fix you. Sorry about that. Are you still crooked? Not as bad. So I actually filmed this last week, but the footage went wonky. So we're gonna do it again today. I've already warmed up. Let me tie these pants. I've already warmed up. So if you would like to warm up with me, I will post my last yoga video that I recorded right before this. I'm just pedaling here. It's like an alternating health bounce, pressing my heels into the mat. And the focus of this class is really micro to macro movement. So I'm gonna bring my feet in as close as comfortable for me. And we're gonna start with a micro movement of a step out. Tiny step out here. And just really feeling what muscles are engaging here in this micro movement. Keeping it really small, not tapping out to the edge of your mat. Just keeping it in very controlled in the center. Focusing on that. Now we're gonna move it macro, all the way out to the very end of our mat. Much bigger movement here. Feeling a little bit of resistance in that balancing leg. That's the good stuff, right? Bouncing it all the way out to the edge as far as you can on your size of rebounder. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but with a slight bounce out. Really small here, of out and in, just about an inch here. And then we bring it big, nice. Feeling that difference. Feeling that tension really switch kind of from the inner thigh to the glutes a little. For me, at least. And slowly bring it back down to a nice, gentle march. Marching it out here, nice and low. Keeping full balance on your feet. Making sure that the heels are making contact with the mat, not just your toes. And now making this bigger. Adding a nice stomp into it. Nice and big. Awesome. I hope you have music going. It's not fun without music. I'm singing Lizzo in my head. Bring it back down. Nice, gentle march. We're gonna do a simple side to side, kind of like a ski. Just gentle though. If this doesn't feel good, make it a shift of the heel instead. Nice and low to the mat. Full connection. Now big, side to side, like you're jumping rope. Eyes ahead of you, not looking down. Nice side bounce. Beautiful. Bring it back down. Back to the middle. that simple tap out. Nice small tap out. I'm just gonna stomp it out a little here. Release the shoulders before returning to that tap out. And from here, make it a little bigger. Nice bounce. Strength through your supporting leg. Now we're going to do our little out ends again. Small macro movement and open it up. Beautiful. Making sure that you're breathing, blowing out that hot air. This is just too fun, isn't it? Now I'm gonna do the same thing, but scissor it. Nice micro scissor. Back and forth. Now big. Nice and big. And little scissors. Tiny little scissors. Safety scissors. Now make it big. Mount it out nice and wide. Extending those legs as far as you can. Beautiful. Bring it back down to a nice health bounce. Feet connected to the mat. Pulling up through those arches here. You get questions about shoes? Yes, absolutely. You can wear shoes if you want to. I do sometimes. Breathing in, blowing out the hot air. But keeping with that bounce until your heart rate returns to normal. I'm gonna stop here. Give my ankles a nice twist. One side at a time. Then the other. Just pedaling out here. Releasing those calves a little. I'm gonna go ahead and come down to my frame. Bring it down to a nice yogi squat. And just pull back and forth on my frame to get a little variation in my stretch. Before coming down to my mat, I feel that letting the tops of your feet rest on the mat and leaning back just a little bit, take some of that strain out of your feet and your ankles if you might have needed to wear sneakers for a little bit more support. This always feels really good for me. And I'm just gonna come down to a nice, easy seat. I wanna thank you guys for bouncing with me today. Hope that you enjoyed. Sorry for the lack of videos. And I will see you guys in a week or two. Bye.